Elon Musk has just sold Tesla stock again. We now have the confirmation. Yesterday, I did point out the crazy volume that Tesla had that day, and it looked absolutely mind-boggling. Look at this volume. Like, there's no other day in recent months where we had this crazy volume. You guys do not like bad news, so I wasn't trying to really rub it in everyone's faces, but I have to say now, I was saying this back in November that Elon is more likely to sell Tesla stock again than not to sell Tesla stock. Just like how I said that Tesla is going to cut prices again in China. I said that back in November and it happened in December. I was a little bit too early on that, but it happened in the end. And although the price cut was not very high, but still it happened. So if you would like to hear my thoughts in terms of what's next for Tesla stock, and by the way, I only hold Tesla stock in my stock portfolio, you want to watch this video till the very end. Elon sold $3.5 billion worth of Tesla stock Monday through Wednesday, and I like Elon Musk. But I do have to point out the rather obvious at this point. You see, Elon Musk did mention good things about Tesla in general, sort of out of nowhere almost, you could say. Like, it was not exactly expected, and it wasn't just one time. He said here, I will make sure Tesla shareholders benefit from Twitter long term. Here, Elon Musk said Tesla will be great long term, but doesn't control macroeconomic tides. Saying again, Tesla will be doing great. Right before all of these tweets, he also tweeted this. Now, this in itself is not a giveaway, but when you start putting a lot of these tweets together, it sort of becomes a dead giveaway. That valuation explanation was in response to this tweet, by the way, which was raising a question: haven't we Tesla stock investors suffered enough already? Also, Elon Musk liked this tweet as well from Dylan from Electrified YouTube channel. All Tesla holders are gathered celebrating Tesla becoming the most valuable company in the world. We're laughing about that time in 2022 when everyone thought Elon Musk was going to bankrupt Tesla over a few political tweets. Dylan started that this is the year 2030. So all of these very positive tweets and likes, coincidentally, we don't get any of these basically when Elon is not selling. At least not like 4 tweets and 1 like posted within, what, 1 day? We also had this tweet here as well. Social media in general, especially Twitter, they're eroding civilization. If civilization collapses before Mars becomes self-sustaining, then nothing else matters, including your Tesla stock. Human consciousness is gone. That would be bad. I would rather Elon sell some Tesla stock, even though as a Tesla stock investor, I hate it. Long term, that's not good. 2 main things I don't like as a long-term investor. Anything else, I don't really mind. Twitter noise, I don't really mind. I don't like, number 1, Elon selling Tesla stock. I hate it. Don't like it. And then number 2, factories shut down. China or any other place, hate them. Hate the shutdowns. I hate the shutdowns. Long-term thinking is what got me to a net worth of over $10 million. But these 2 things, I cannot see how it's good long-term for Tesla stock. Now, I get it. This is Elon's stock. He has the right to sell his stock. I am not complaining about, not at all. I'm just telling you, this is my thought process. If I see Elon Musk talking up Tesla stock specifically, or saying very good things about Tesla stock long term, I mean, like out of the ordinary, things that normally he wouldn't say every, let's say, month, my first reaction from now on is going to be, You're planning to sell Tesla stock, aren't you? Like, very soon. So last time, this was the giveaway. Tesla, and by the way, I believe this is going to turn out true. It's just, next time I hear Elon saying that Tesla stock is going to be more valuable than Apple and Saudi Aramco combined, that's going to be my first conclusion. Just like, remember in the shareholder meeting this summer in August, he said, if the stock goes down, don't be upset. It's a buying opportunity. That was the giveaway back then. And this is from the last earnings call as well. Even in a downside scenario next year, given next year is very difficult, Elon Musk believes there is an inevitable recession coming, we still have the ability to do a $5 billion to $10 billion buyback. This is obviously pending board review and approval, he said, so it's likely that we will do some meaningful buyback. This was Elon speaking on the conference call, on the earnings call, and it makes sense why he hasn't done a push for a buyback, because he knew he was going to sell Tesla stock, and he knew he was probably going to sell maybe twice, which he did already. So I think one of the most bullish things that we can hear from Elon, and this is like an extra bullish thing, like put bullish squared, because if Elon says himself, guys, I now support a buyback, it's time. This means two things. Number one, he does support the buyback. Good. Okay. Number two, Elon is probably done selling. Also, remember how I said back in August that I am really against any buyback at that particular moment? Because I also said, and I actually said this back in May, but I also made a video on August 15th saying, sell Tesla now or years later. Because I said about Tesla right here, most likely actually it will drop further. If you want, you can go find that video. And I said that in May. In May, Tesla stock. This is when I told my brother to buy Tesla stock, and I told him, hey, look, more likely it is going to go down further, which now today we are significantly lower compared to where we were in May. But right here, I was very opposed to a stock buyback. I was like, no way I want a stock buyback for Tesla. First, the cash balance is nice that we have right now, but I would like it to be higher. I would prefer maybe around $30-ish billion before we do a buyback. That was number one. But number two, more importantly, because Tesla did not exactly have a crazy abundance of cash, given that Elon Musk believes there's an inevitable recession waiting for us next year, I thought the cash balance is not exactly as strong as it could or should be before a recession. And also, Elon Musk was not saying we should do a stock buyback. He wasn't saying we should do it now. And we now know why he wasn't saying that. Because he was selling Tesla stock. He wanted to sell Tesla stock, and he knew because he will sell Tesla stock, the stock will go down quite a bit, most likely. So when we do a stock buyback, we can do it at really low prices. I mean, $5 billion buyback here is like a $2.5 billion buyback here. So if you would have spent $20 billion right here, roughly, we basically have the same effect with just $10 billion here. And now also, which is very important, Tesla's cash balance is noticeably, significantly stronger. And just to put it in perspective, how much it would take for us retail Tesla stock investors, for how long it would take us to offset all this damage that Elon Musk has basically just done. Put it another way, at $609 million in purchases in 5 days by retail, it takes 5 weeks of buying to offset Elon's sales. If he sells like this 3 times in a year, he could single-handedly destroy about 30% of retail buying in a year. Worse if retail buys less than 600 million in 5 days. What I am saying, do not push Elon, do not push Tesla to do a stock buyback. If Elon is going to sell more Tesla stock, he will be against a stock buyback, I think. Especially if he thinks he will sell more than just one time. Because if he needs to sell a lot of Tesla stock, then Tesla itself just does not have enough cash to buy all of Elon's shares. I mean, Elon Musk, in about 1 year, has sold almost $40 billion of Tesla stock, worth of Tesla stock. So do I think that Elon Musk is going to sell Tesla stock again? I'll be thinking about that over the next few days or weeks, and I'll post that on Twitter. Now, why did he sell Tesla stock again? What is the reason? Does he just want to exit Tesla completely? Is this why he sold so many shares? Just since summer. He sold in August, he sold in November, and now he sold in December. Why? Here's why. Number one, I really do not think that Elon just wants to abandon Tesla. Absolutely not. I really don't think so. However, Twitter has the very high interest debt. We are talking an instance of $3 billion of unsecured debt at 11.75%. That's higher than average return of S&P 500, which, by the way, I love S&P 500. I'm a conservative investor, which is what I had before I went all in to Tesla stock. And Twitter has, what, $13 billion of debt, according to Bloomberg here? And by the way, this is going to be another debt giveaway that Elon Musk is likely going to sell Tesla stock. If you see any reports of Elon talking to bankers about a margin loan, and if then Elon says that he's not going to do it, which he tweeted, that something along the lines of going into margin before, when you think that a recession is coming, is very dangerous, something along these lines, that it was another giveaway that he was going to sell Tesla stock. And here's the part that is really good news, actually. Remember this news story on December 7th, which happened recently? Billionaire Elon Musk's bankers are considering providing Elon with a new margin loan, which would have been bullish if Elon did not tweet after that this is dangerous. However, this is the really good news. This is a report that confirmed that SpaceX shares were sold. We do not know for sure 100% that they were sold by Elon Musk, but Elon owns about 50% of SpaceX shares. And I am very highly convinced that Elon sold some of his shares as well. This is very good for Tesla because we know for sure Elon in the future, his main focus is going to be Mars, going to Mars. So SpaceX is his baby. It's his cutest baby, the most important baby. So if he is sacrificing the shares of his most important, precious baby, that means that Tesla, he believes, is valued just as well right now as SpaceX is. Otherwise, why sell SpaceX shares? He didn't do it before. So this is very good. Elon didn't sell SpaceX shares. Just imagine how much more of Tesla stock Elon would have sold. Whew. It would have been a buying opportunity a size of which we have not seen in a long time. So indeed, it is now confirmed that it was Elon Musk lifting the skirt of Tesla stock yesterday, making it even sexier for us Tesla stock investors. This was a tweet, I think right before the earnings call of the last quarter. I will never let you down no matter what it takes. Well, I hope so. I personally believe that Tesla stock, not financial advice, will at least 10x before the end of 2030. My name is Matt Postis, and these are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.